Welcome, everyone. I'm your resident AI hotel expert, and honestly, I've seen it all when it comes to modern hospitality operations and performance support. So a huge welcome to all the students of Europe Hotel School London jumping into this online learning journey. We're here to really support your professional growth in this incredible industry. Now, this explainer is built specifically for those of you craving practical, premium knowledge that actually matches real-world hotel operations. Together, we're going to crack open the foundational elements of our industry and unpack the invisible architecture that makes a world-class hotel tick. So, let's start with a really profound truth. Service excellence in the absolute defining promise of the hospitality industry. Seriously, think about it for a second. Guests might remember a super plush premium bed, or a crazy expensive lobby design, or even a killer view from their suite, sure. But, and both academic theory and industry reality completely back me up on this, what literally leaves the strongest, most lasting impression is how those guests are treated by the staff. It's the human element, not just the physical bricks and mortar, that crafts that ultimate guest memory. And human resources, well, it plays a remarkably central role in making that promise a reality. To see exactly how we engineer this kind of experience, here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the promise of service, move into hiring the hospitality mindset, look at continuous training and development, then cover driving engagement and performance, mastering service recovery, and finally, view this all as a strategic organizational capability. Okay, let's dive right into Module 1, the promise of service. The core philosophy we emphasize, and the exact one you're learning at Europe Hotel School London, is actually pretty straightforward. Guest satisfaction begins directly with the employee experience. Strategic Human Resource Management, or HRM, isn't just paperwork. It ensures service excellence is systematically baked into every single process. It is the strategic engine of the hotel. Think of it this way. If we want our guests to feel totally valued, relaxed, and perfectly looked after, we have to first build an operational foundation where our employees experience that exact same level of strategic care and structure. Makes sense, right?
Moving right along to Module 2, hiring the hospitality mindset.
Okay, so recruitment is where the magic really starts. Now, technical skills, learning the property management system, pulling revenue reports, or balancing a tray in a packed restaurant, we can teach that stuff all day long. But that genuine hospitality mindset, that encompasses a person's intrinsic values, their attitudes, and their interpersonal skills. You can quickly train a new hire to breeze through a front desk check-in, but man, it is incredibly difficult to teach them to genuinely care about a guest's grueling 12-hour travel day if that empathy just isn't naturally wired into them. Because of this, strategic HRM really leans into behavioral interviews and realistic job previews. It's all about making sure candidates are a powerful, authentic fit for the organization's culture right out of the gate.
Next up, Module 3, continuous training and development. Strategic HRM totally shifts the perspective on training. It's not just some one-off orientation you survive during your first week, it's a continuous timeline. Notice how this flows. Day 1 is all about orientation, getting aligned with core brand values and the big picture service philosophy. Fast forward to month 6, and the focus pivots to ongoing training, reinforcing really vital skills like clear communication and emotional intelligence. And it doesn't stop there. Moving into year 1 and beyond, you get continuous reinforcement, diving into advanced problem solving. True service excellence absolutely demands this deliberate, long-term approach to turn raw standards into instinctive, second-nature behavior out on the floor.
Which brings us to Module 4, driving engagement and performance.
So, how do we measure all this? Well, performance management systems have to connect an employee's behavior directly to guest satisfaction. It's a 3-step dance. Step 1, we collect insights. This means gathering invaluable feedback from guest surveys, meticulous mystery shoppers, and observant supervisors. Step 2, we appraise the behavior. A truly strategic system doesn't just look at what an employee gets done, it looks at how they get it done. The delivery is literally just as important as the task itself. And finally, step 3 is fostering ownership. When your team clearly understands how their specific everyday actions directly move the needle on guest satisfaction, they're way more likely to take real, genuine ownership of the service quality they provide.
Employee engagement is just a uniquely powerful driver of service excellence. Engaged employees don't just clock in and do the bare minimum. They show incredible commitment, they put in that essential discretionary effort, and they actually build real emotional connections with guests. Strategic HRM actively fuels this through 3 main pillars: meaningful recognition, clear paths for career development, and highly supportive leadership. The research you guys dig into academically proves this over and over. Satisfied employees are simply significantly more likely to create satisfied guests. It really is that simple.
Let's transition to Module 5, Mastering service recovery.
Look, things go wrong. It's a busy hotel environment, so service failures are inevitably going to happen. But when they do, your employees cannot be paralyzed by the fear of getting reprimanded. Service recovery is all about HR empowering, properly training, and fully supporting the team to jump in and respond swiftly. Strategic HRM ensures that policies actually encourage proactive problem resolution instead of playing the blame game. When you give an employee the right tools and the actual authority to fix a mistake right in the moment, it's amazing. They have this incredible power to flip a negative guest experience into a super positive, totally memorable impression of your brand's integrity. It's a total game changer.
Finally, Module 6, a strategic organizational capability.
Zooming out for the big picture here, service excellence isn't just some isolated initiative run by one department in a corner office. It's a deeply integrated organizational capability. Strategic HRM flawlessly aligns people practices so that literally every single interaction, from the exact second a candidate applies for a job to the moment they expertly resolve a guest's complaint, reinforces the ultimate guest experience. This seamless alignment between HR practices and the overall service strategy, that is the absolute defining characteristic of the most successful hospitality organizations on the planet.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want to leave you with something to really chew on. You've got the theoretical foundation now. You understand the profound link between how you manage your people and how those people manage your guests. So, as you step up and move forward in your careers, I have to ask, how will your future leadership shape the employee experience to engineer the ultimate guest memory? Think about that. Thanks so much for your focus today, and I absolutely wish you the highest level of success in your ongoing professional growth.